Yo, what up? We back with another edition of Sports Betting with Wes. And I apologize for the attire. I'm actually on my way to work, so you guys got to excuse the attire. But before we get into tonight's games, like always, we're going to do a recap of last night's games and last night's tickets. First, Philly covered that plus 4.5 to Sacramento, like I said. Um, Sacramento lost by 2. Philly actually won, 111 to 113. Next, the Bucks did not cover that 7.5. Who are they playing? I can't even remember who the Bucks were playing, but they did not cover that 7.5. I remember my ticket ain't hit. And they actually lost by 10, 99 to 109. I can't remember who the Bucks played last night. Houston covered that 5.5 to Atlanta, like I said, won by 18, 104 to 86. Bulls covered the plus 8.5. Miami only won by 3 to Miami. I already said that game could go either way. So if you pick the Bulls, kudos to you. Miami won 116 to 113. Charlotte did not cover that 6.5 to Dallas. They won, but they didn't cover. They only won by 3. So all my Cooper Flag fans out there that bet on him, kudos to you guys. I'm still not convinced. They didn't even win the game. Brooklyn covered that 6.5 that they were getting to a Jokic-less Denver. Brooklyn was getting 6.5. They only lost by 4, 103 to 107. Detroit, the number one team in the East, did not cover the 3.5 to Phoenix. That's not like I said. I really felt like Detroit was number one. They was rocking. Now I'm starting to feel like they only could bully the East teams. Every time they go up against a West team, it's up. So that's something to think about. OKC did not cover the -6 to the Timberwolves. Actually got cooked out there and lost by 12, 111 to 123. And that was all last night's games. Tonight we got the Lakers giving 9.5 to Washington. The over and under is 227.5. I like the Lakers. I don't like the over and under. I'm not going to touch it. Next game is Toronto getting 2 points to Orlando. The over and under is 218.5. I like Toronto. Over and under. I like the over. Next game, Portland is getting 7.5 points to my Knicks. And we all know who I'm going with. I'm loyal to a fault. So I'm gonna take the Knicks with the 7.5. The over and under is 224.5. I'm gonna go with the over. Next game, Sacramento's getting 12.5 points to Boston. And Sacramento been getting these big leads, these big spreads, and still been losing. But I'm gonna go with them again. I'm gonna go with Sacramento with the 12.5. I'm a sucker for a big spread. I like Sacramento with the 12.5. I'm gonna go the over and under is 216.5. I'm gonna go over with that. Next game is Memphis getting 2.5 points to New Orleans. Memphis just got beat real bad. So I'm going with New Orleans. Zion looking strong out there too. Take it back. I'm going with Memphis. I like Memphis. And it's something in me that's telling me don't go with New Orleans. I really don't care for New Orleans, but I felt like since Memphis let me down, but no, I'm gonna give them another shot. We going with Memphis with the 2.5 over New Orleans. The over and under is 231. I'm going with the over. I'm standing on that. Next, we got the Cavs giving up 4 points to Phoenix. I don't know. The way Phoenix just did Detroit. I'm thinking about, I mean, normally I would go with the Cavs. They trying to get it together. They ain't been getting it together this year. So I'm gonna ride with Phoenix against my gut. I'm going with Phoenix getting 4 points. Hell no. I'm going with the Cavs. Cavs giving up 4 points. I'm going with my gut. I'm going with the Cavs. I'm gonna go the over and under is 219.5. I'm gonna go over. Next is the Clippers giving up 7 points to a Jokic-less Denver, and that's a non-brainer. I'm going with the Clippers. Over and under is 210.5. I'm not going to touch it. Next is Brooklyn getting 2 points to Utah. I really think both of these teams stink. I'm going to go with Utah since they home. Marketing is back. Maybe he could get it together. Over and under is 227.5. I'm not going to touch it. I want to go back and say no. I'm going to take Brooklyn. No, I'm sticking with Utah. And last but not least, Detroit getting 2.5 points to Golden State. I'm going to take Detroit. The over and under is 224.5. I'm going to go over. And that concludes our tickets. Good luck on your guys' tickets tonight. Until tomorrow, peace.